Right, we are up. I must get my timer straight away because we're late coming and the match has already started. But we are finally here. For those of you that do not know, probably everybody does know by now, but the lineups are over there. Do apologize for being late. PC, stop shouting at me. Sophie, who's my girlfriend, if anybody that doesn't know, is going back to her family's house for Christmas, and I had to help her with all the shit that she has packed to leave, and then my mom came home, so I had to talk to her. It's just very bad, awkward time for a game, lads. Who scheduled this game for this time? Did you not have me in mind when you did it? It's damn rude, that's what it is, damn rude. Right, start the timer at a minute 20, I think we can do. Bang. Right, that should be about it. So let me pop out the chat. Put it in live chat so that I actually see everything, although God knows if it'll work, because last time we had a chat it just didn't work for half the time. So in terms of lineup as well, by the way, very happy if you're a Man United fan, because we're finally seeing Pogba, Fernandes and Van de Beek in the same starting lineup for the first time ever. Outrageous behaviour to think that that's the first time that they've actually all three of them been starting in the team together, but where we are. One sec there now, I'm just tweeting out again. Right, bang, we're done. Easy peasy squeezy. Now let me pour the rest of my beverage as well, and then we're good to go. We missed our little 15-minute pre-match thing that we usually do, but sacrifices we had to make, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Right. We Gucci. Ooh, ball over the top. Sees Van de Beek in the box already. Ooh, Van de Beek facing the corner flag manages to curl around a pass that he's trying to get into Cavani in the 6-yard box, but it is cut out. Alright, we love to see it, boys. It's already looking saucy, and I'm only paying attention for the last fucking 30 seconds. Not sure how I feel about Tuanzebe at right back as well. Ollie has tried to keep Harry Maguire in the team, as he always does. He refuses to drop him. So he's got Harry at centre back with Eric Bailly, and then he's got Tuanzebe at right back. Which, I can't remember what game it was, but he did also put Tuanzebe at right back again. Probably the last time we actually saw Tuanzebe, but I don't know. I feel like, is he a centre back? Can he play right back? Obviously he must be able to if he's playing there so much, but like, surely he's the perfect centre back that we need alongside Harry Maguire. But why is he playing right back? I'm trying to get lineups in here. Just ready to go so I can check things that I need to check, because I do always need to check something that I don't know. His position on FOTMob is just defender, and I hate that. I forget that they do that. I was trying to see if it was like fucking a FIFA thing where it would be like centre back or right back, but it's just defender. Thanks for that. Corner coming in for Man United here was cleared awkwardly. I think the keeper wanted it and maybe even punched. Who is that? Mina in the face? Yep. Bit of confusion there. Another corner for United though. Oh, he's proper. Oh, I think he's caught him in the nose. I think the Everton keeper has caught Mina in the nose. Oh, he has. So he's gone up and he's punched the ball, and then he's left his hand up there, and his hand has come down and just donked Mina in the nose. It's a sore one. It's a bit of a stunner one. Yeah, he's on the ground in pain. That could be a dislocated boy there or something. Looks like he's in a lot of pain. He's wincing a lot. Be a big loss for Everton if he can't continue, but I think he's going to be able to. You rarely see centre backs go off after a donk in the face. Usually just can continue through it. The ref's asking to get him off though, because he did need attention, and you are supposed to go off after attention from the medical staff. In case you didn't know, you know. Corner about to come in here again. Tella's taking it. We have some huge players now to be on the end of headers. Maguire to Nzebe, Pogba, all could win a header. Cavani at the front post, Foss to Nzebe. Everyone seems to be calling for handball, but nothing given. Bruno heads it to Van de Beek, who tries to put it over the top, goes nowhere. Falls to Greenwood, edge of the box. Cuts in, cuts the ball across to Pogba, who's wide open. Van de Beek. Oh my god. Woo. Any goal? Not yet. Not yet. Nice chance there, though. Lovely stuff here. Ball falls to Greenwood. He cuts in, gets the ball across to Pogba, who's by the penalty spot, who backheels it to Van de Beek, who's right next to him at the penalty spot. Takes a shot, goes out for a corner. Bruno to take. Corner comes in. Falls to Pogba again, who tries to knock it into the 6-yard box to Cavani, who couldn't get the shot off. And Cavani was offside anyway. God damn it. Pogba's getting a lot of ball here, and he's trying his best to set up a goal. I think he should be trying more attempts on goal. Cavani was offside as well. Quite a good bit offside. I don't think they have VAR in the Carabao Cup, so that's an interesting one, because I'm sure they were talking about something that could have happened in the Spurs game just beforehand, but there was no VAR to confirm or deny the happenings, you know? Jesus Christ. Goal kick coming from Everton there. Just almost got to the United box. Headed up by Maguire though. You love to see that. Oh, ball falls to Cavani at the halfway line. He manages to cut out a pass. He must have spotted the goalkeeper off his line or something, because he goes from a shot from nearly the halfway line. But it goes absolutely nowhere near the goal. Up into the stands. I like the ambition, Edison, but you know, could have kept that going. Ran at the fucking goal a bit more. Oh yeah, that is the Michael Keane from former Man United, Michael Keane. There you go, Pogba winning a header. Oh, I love this team already. Bruno plays it down the left-hand side, looking, I think, for Tellez. Was indeed cut out by Seamus Coleman, who lets it go out for a corner for United. Again, a lot of early pressure here for Man United, but we need to actually make something of it. There hasn't even been a clear-cut chance yet, I would say. The ball's just bobbled around in the box a lot. Somebody needs to wham it at goal. Maybe from this corner. As I said, again, United have some huge players in the box right now. Surely somebody can win a header. It keeps going to the front post though. It doesn't even beat the first defender this time. Cleared away. Out to the halfway line. Back across again to Bruno, who nods it on to Cavani just at the edge of the box. Back to Bruno down the sideline. Tellez crosses. Cleared out for another corner. Jesus! How many corners has there been? How many corners? Is that a stat? Alright, well the stats are telling me there has been no corners. 5 corners. Thank you, Sky Sports. There we go. Fifth corner coming in for United. Tellez to take this time because Bruno's haven't been good enough. And they still don't beat the first man. Matic heads it back. Trying to get to Tellez, but it's cut out again. We've had 5 corners and not one of them has been good. Maybe the one from the other side was, but that one, the ones from this left-hand side have been awful. Didn't happen to put my new PJs into my suitcase, did you? I did indeed. I put the PJs in. I put those 2 bottles of whatever you had in. I put the speaker in as well, and I put the aux cable on the monitor, which I think you took. A lot of high pressure here from United as well. Every time Everton get the ball, there's a United player on them, and they're cutting out passes. It's all going well, boys. Oh, I see as well. Oh my god, I missed that altogether. Keeper tried to take a touch. Cavani closed him down. Managed to block the pass that the keeper was trying to make, but the keeper, it just fell perfectly back to the keeper's feet again. Possession here at the back for United though. You're welcome, Sob. You're welcome. I'll try. Eric Boy, I can't even remember the last time I saw him play. How long has he been injured for? Boy played it forward to Van de Beek there, who tried to flick it on to Cavani to play him through, but nothing going. Van de Beek again flicking it on to Bruno, who plays a long one, trying to set somebody through, running into the box, but Cavani was offside and Greenwood was miles away. He is fast, but he is not that fast. Why is my dog barking? Why are you the Burk? Don't even know if that was coming through. Probably wasn't because it's in a different room, but... Well, 13 minutes in. Very good start so far for United. Absolutely nothing doing for Everton so far. Ooh, Cavani dropping back and playing a lovely ball across the other side of the field. Tuanzebe into Greenwood. Tuanzebe overlapping, kind of underlapping because he's inside him, but you know. Oh, and he wins the ball back from the left back. Crossed it into Bruno Fernandes in the box. Takes a shot, gets blocked. Van de Beek gets blocked. It comes to Cavani at the other side of the goal, but the keeper's out to choke up the shot. Tuanzebe there winning the ball back. Great in a very dangerous position. Just outside the box. Puts it into Fernandes. Blocked. Van de Beek contested. Ball drops to a 50-50 between Cavani and the keeper. And the keeper scoops it up. Everton again here trying to play the ball through the midfield and they just can't do it. A lot of high pressure from United. Goes all the way back to Everton's own box. And back to the keeper. Long ball played through to nobody seemingly from Everton. Cut out again by Tuanzebe though. He's having a good game. So far. Harry Maguire. Just stop. Everyone is oozing confidence on the ball right now. And then you have Harry Maguire's fucking lanky ass just wobbling around the place on the ball. It's just, he just doesn't bestow any confidence in you when he has the ball at his feet. Anytime he has the ball, you just think, give it to someone else. Pogba tries to play a long one over the top, goes all the way through to the keeper. Feels bad. I feel like this lineup that we have right now, though, is like the lineup that everybody wants to see. Maybe you could switch Matic. I would make 2 changes to this team for it to be my perfect starting team for United. Maybe I would put Either Fred or McTominay in for Matic. I'm not sure which one I'd pick at this point, to be honest. After the Leeds game, I'd pick McTominay, but Fred has been overall better. Oh, lovely couple of 1-2s here for United. Gets to just outside the box. Everton clear only as far as Pogba. Back down the left-hand side. Cross comes in. Falls to Cavani at the back post. Takes a shot. Save. Falls to him again. Saved again. Jesus Christ. Cleared by Everton. Only as far as Matic, and it's coming back again. 2 changes I would make. I would get Matic out and probably put McTominay in. And I would put Wan-Bissaka in instead of maybe Bailly. And then I'd move Tuanzebe to centre-back. Oh, Greenwood's trying some step overs and a cross there, but the cross isn't good enough. And gets cleared again. A lot of high pressure here from United, though. A lot of time being spent in the Everton box. But not enough chances being... Or not enough shots being... made? Shots made? Is that a thing? Not enough shots being shot? I'm fucking up. Oh, Cavani arguably should score there. The keeper did a great job making himself big at the front post, though. God damn. Ref gives a foul here from, I think, Richarlison on Cavani. Or Pogba, I'm not sure who it was. I mean, to be fair, the only reason I would even take Eric Bailly out of this team right now is because I haven't seen him in months. So I can't even... Because I remember Bailly always used to be the one that everyone would want. Basically what Tuanzebe is right now is what Eric Bailly was. And I know a lot of people were saying that they should start... That, like, Ollie should start Tuanzebe and Bailly in centre-back for this match. But... Obviously, Ollie has his fucking thing for Harry Maguire and will not ever drop him, so... He in this. Lindelof gets his rest. Harry Maguire doesn't. Long ball played over the top again. Headed clear by Everton. Cavani is all over the Everton defensive players when they get the ball. Free kick given against Cavani here because he was too much all over the players. Fair enough. I lost my chat for a sec. Long pass tried to play through for Everton again. Nothing doing because United are choking out the midfield at the moment. You love to see it. See, this is what... These are all the players that people have wanted Ollie to play on the field at the same time, and look what's happening. Everton are not a bad team and they cannot get anything going in the midfield. Because we have so many good players in there. Don't understand why this isn't our starting team every week. And the worst part is he put this team in saying that rotations needed to be made to the squad because we have such a congested schedule. So he's basically saying that he's rotated out a lot of the starting players and put in these guys, even though this team is a fucking better team in most people's opinion. But we'll see. He did also say Tuanzebe apparently had an injury after the last... I don't know, was it the last Leipzig game or the first Leipzig game? I think it was the first one. He picked up an injury in that game and that's why we haven't really seen him since. Which, thank God, would explain it. So hopefully we start seeing him again, but we'll see. I'm telling you, he should be the one in beside Harry Maguire, not Lindelof. I mean, Lindelof hasn't really been playing. Oh, Tuanzebe's just tried to play a long one down the wing, and it's just gone straight to the stands. Trying to make a case for you here, mate. Lindelof hasn't exactly been bad recently, but Tuanzebe I feel like can just bring so much more. as a centre-back pairing. I also hate all the stuff that's come out about Pogba recently, and then now he's oh my, who was that for Everton that's just dribbled through everyone and almost got a shot off as well? Luckily he was snuffed out just before he got there. Who actually was that though? That wasn't Sigurdsson, was it? Might have seen Sigurdsson dribble the ball like that once in my life. Back when he was with Swansea. It was as well. Jesus. Ball falls to him, the corner of the box, he goes past 1, 2, 3 players, and then gets blocked by, I think, Harry Maguire, who comes over. My God. Maguire under pressure here, eventually gives it to Bailly. See, I even have more confidence when Bailly has the ball at his feet, and I haven't seen the man in months. Suppose I've seen too much of Harry Maguire. Lovely little play again down the right hand side between Greenwood and Tuanzebe. Back to Tuanzebe. Greenwood. Again Tuanzebe, back to Pogba. Back into the middle now with Matic. Some lovely passing here from Man United. Ooh. A couple of passes are getting away from Cavani. I don't know, is it just because, he doesn't have the, like he's not sharp enough, or maybe they're just misplaced passes. Oh, Pogba with a nice little dinking pass over the top to Nzeba, who's running from like the side of the box in towards the 6-yard box, but he gets muscled off the ball. Ends up with a Man United throw at about the halfway line, taken quickly. Bruno scanning the field. Love to see it. Goes all the way back to Harry Maguire. Matic now bringing it forward. Everyone looks like they're playing with so much more freedom than they do when they're in the Premier League. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I mean, like, as I have been saying, this is the personnel that a lot of people want to see on the field. Like, these are some quality players that should be confident when they have the ball at their feet. But, like, the squad that plays in the Premier League isn't so bad that they shouldn't also be playing with confidence. I don't know. 0-0, and this is the kind of confidence you'd like to see the team start with. Everyone looks good on the ball right now. Apart from Harry Maguire, but you know. No, he hasn't done anything wrong so far. We'll stop the Harry Maguire agenda, will we? Greenwood lays it off down the left-hand side for... Oh, lovely cross in. Who even was that? Tellez, I'm going to assume, just because it was such a nice cross. Greenwood played it across to Tellez down the very, very side of the sideline. Let's have a look. Whips it in. Oh, and it's Greenwood again that nearly gets his head on it and guides it into the far corner. But it just about goes wide. It even hit the post, I think, actually. Hit the outside of the post and rolled out. Very close. Very close. Nice bit of play again, though. Greenwood's looked good today as well. He hasn't looked this good in a while. Telling you, this is the squad. Ollie, watch this fucking game. Oh my god, he's actually standing as well? What's going on? Oh. Just as I say that, he turned around and looked like he was going back to sit down. But he was standing. We got the rare sight of Solskjaer standing, lads. Calvert-Lewin's getting frustrated because I think he wanted the free kick played quickly. There's a free kick for Everton above the halfway line. He's probably frustrated in general because he hasn't seen much of the ball. The ball has not been in this half of the field. That didn't look very good. Dean did it. Free kick comes in from the halfway line. It's going sailing out past the back post. Very high one. No Everton player really at it, but Dean Henderson comes under it. Puts his hand up, puts both of his hands up like he wants to catch it, but he's just miles under it, and the ball goes out for a goal kick anyway. As I said, nothing bad came of it, but it just did not look good at all. Ooh, Bailly now bringing it forward. Love that. Cuts it into Greenwood in the middle. Van de Beek, back to Greenwood. Bruno out on the left, crosses it in! Ah, Mina gets a head on it at the front post, and it could have fallen to Cavani to head it in at the back post, but it just about goes over him. Out for a corner for United again, though. Corner number 6. I don't think Cavani could adjust in time. He couldn't. Was a bit too far behind him after Mina got his head on it at the front post. Looking good again, though. More chances. Corner coming in here from Tellez. Nobody gets on the corner there. I don't really know what happened for Everton here defensively. But it curls around Richarlison, who tried to get a head on it. Bounces, falls to Pogba at the back post, who was probably shocked to see it go all the way through to him. The ball bounced up to Pogba, who tried to head it in the back post, but he couldn't really get any power on it. Easy save. Merry Frickmas. Hello, Liam. How you doing, man? Merry Frickmas to you too, mate. "27 minutes gone. We're still looking like a good team right now. You love to see it. Oozing confidence is this lineup, I'm telling you. Ollie, play this fucking team more. Look at that. Possession, 71% United. Attempts, 9. To Everton's 1 attempt. I'm good as well, man. You all ready and set to go for lockdown 3? For fuck's sake, back at it again with the lockdown. Passing around the back here for United, just keeping possession again. Donny and Bruno, I know, and Pogba. It's the first time the 3 of them have started together. Ever. Ready and waiting, yeah. Woo! Dodgy pass back there for Tuanzebe. It's almost cut out by, I think it will be, for Everton. Bailly manages to just about come over and get it in time, though. Everton now with some possession, passing the ball around for the first time in this match. And it's gone. Tellez cuts out a pass that was down the right hand side. Throw in for Everton though. Yeah, I forgot there was fans here as well. That seems like a lot of fans. Why are there so many in like one stand? And then the other stands are like really, really distant with very little people. What's going on there? United here looking to break, but they cannot really form anything. Pogba here with it about the halfway line. Plays it out left to Tellez. 2000, I think so. Oh, bad back pass again. Calvert-Lewin cuts it out. Maguire and Bailly are right in front of him. He goes round Maguire like he doesn't exist. Bailly manages to hold him off. Gives it out left to Iwobi, who tries to cut. Oh, Donny cuts out the pass. And Cavani's foul. You'll love to see it. How are you getting the live match? I am getting the live match from Sky Sports on Now TV. Now TV is not something. I don't know. I have a very on and off relationship with Now TV because sometimes it does get very stuttery and buffers, and I have to reload, and it's very annoying. But it's simply cheaper and much less hassle than it is to get an actual Sky contract. So here we are with Now TV. Everton now with some possession again. A lot of high pressure here from United again, though. Donny nearly manages to win it back, but just about loses it out for a throw-in for Everton. I was about to say I do actually have a website that I do watch matches on that is free if you wanted it, or if anybody in chat wants it, just to whip up the game if you don't have access to it at the moment, but I don't mind. I can provide you with it. Because I would be doing the watch-alongs while using this website to do it, but I think it's like a minute or 2 minutes behind like the actual live event, so it's obviously not great for me to be so far behind while streaming a watch-along. Not ideal, you know? Sloppy bit of passing now. It was looking so good. I don't know, Tuanzebe seems to have gone a bit downhill here. He needs to just tighten up his passes, maybe play some short, simple ones again. His passing is getting a bit loose here. Everton are starting to finally get a foothold in this game. Starting to finally have some possession. Down the left-hand side now with Iwobi. Running back in the middle again. Recycling there. Iwobi again down the left up against Tuanzebe. See what he can do. Greenwood back to help as well. Love to see that. Iwobi dinks one in by, chests it and volleys it. Jesus. Ball was there to be attacked for a second. Everton with plenty of possession here, right on the edge of the box now. Sigurdsson is looking to try and get a shot away. Can't do it. Passes it off instead. On the right hand side now with Richarlison. Sigurdsson, edge of the box. Ooh, tries to whip in a cross. Matic blocks on corner for Everton. Things are starting to turn a bit here. Fans are getting into it as well. Surely, I've said so many times on all the corners that United have had, we have some towers in the team right now. We have some tall ass players. Somebody just stick on Calvert-Lewin. And he still gets the header. Falls comfortably into Dean Henderson's hands. But he still got the header off. Harry Maguire was at least up there with him. At least. Thank God. And I think Harry Maguire did do enough to put him off getting a proper header on it. But he still got the header and it was still a shot on goal. Everton coming back again now. Richarlison down the left-hand side on Tuanzebe. Godfrey plays it into Sigurdsson, who's just inside the box. Back to Godfrey, who's looking for a penalty. Ball stuck in amongst a load of people. Matic gives it back to Henderson, who whacks it. Gonzo. Harry Maguire jumped. He has knees. I know. Fun fact, he does actually have knees. He can move. Although sometimes it does actually look like he doesn't have knees the way he fucking moves his body, but... Some proof right there that he can leave the ground, lads. Michael Keane bringing it forward here to right at the edge of the box. They're looking for a handball, and they get a handball from Eric Bailly. Oh, God. We've no VAR here, so I don't think there's going to be a check. I'm pretty sure they're just going to go straight for the free kick's in a very dangerous position here as well. Michael Keane's just charging forward, and he kind of flicks it up, and it just... That's definitely not a penalty from a while ago either. Godfrey was looking for that so hard. Free kick here right at the edge of the box. Very dangerous position. I'm assuming it's going to be Sigurdsson. Is he their free kick taker? He is indeed. Yeah, Michael Keane just kind of dinked it up. And it hit by his hand. I would say it probably is a handball. I mean, his hand was away from his body. And it did hit his hand. So, I guess you have to give that as a handball. Sigurdsson here, the only one standing over it. 4 in the wall. Oh, I don't like this positioning. Woo! It was a good free kick as well from Sigurdsson, but Dean Henderson gets over and gets the save on it. Corner for Everton. Jeez, he puts it over the wall, dips it down beautifully. Dean Henderson gets there. Wasn't far over enough to be like a top corner wonder goal, but something you'd want Dean Henderson to be saving, realistically. And he did get over to it. Good. Corner comes in for Everton. It's going to the back post. Over everybody. Tellez clears. Out for a throw-in for Everton, though. What I can fucking hear coming in from the other room. I think it's another corner here for Everton. Is indeed. If we can manage to not concede a corner, or not concede from a corner today, then I'd consider that a success, because Calvert-Lewin is deadly from corners. Tuanzebe is now standing on him, so I need to see you follow him. There he goes. Followed him. Calvert-Lewin still got up in front of him. He didn't get on the ball, but... Jesus. Oh... Tuanzebe was just at his back there. Calvert-Lewin was up and away. You hate to see it. I'm literally watching him like a hawk from these corners, because he's the one who's going to be getting on the ball. And we just cannot deal with him. Despite the fact that I have been banging on about the height that we have. We should be able to deal with Calvert-Lewin, but apparently not. Showing the last 10 minutes action areas here, how the game has changed completely in Everton's favour. Greenwood cuts out a pass here, just at the edge of the United box. Tries to play a 1-2 with Bruno. Pass goes a bit too far and ends up going for a throw for Everton. I don't know, we had half an hour of United looking very good, and now it's not so good again. Tuanzebe cuts out the throw. Matic clears. Cavani I haven't seen touch the ball now in ages until he just chested it down to an Everton player. Yeah, Everton now dominating the ball. It just about looked like they were going to lose possession there, and then still managed to keep it. Bailly with a nice block, and it falls to Sigurdsson again, edge of the box, who takes a shot. Game shot really rolls along into Dean Henderson's hands. Sigurdsson tried a cheeky little flick, but it just came back to him. He loves his outside of the box shots, doesn't he, Sigurdsson? Pogba tries to play another long one over the top to the corner flag kind of area, but it rolls all the way out for an Everton throw. Running out of ideas here a bit, lads. I don't know, the players are a bit frustrated that they couldn't get a goal in their first half an hour because they did dominate. Everton looked like they weren't even in the game for half an hour. But no goals were to be had. Wire now with the ball. By to Tuanzebe. Come back again. You know what? I'd be happy if we just keep the ball here for a little bit. I haven't seen a good stint of possession here for a minute. Playing around here side to side. Maguire seeing a lot of ball, but he does not know what to do with it, and nobody's really moving for him either. Matic back to Boy, who's going probably back. No. Boy seems a bit sick of what's going on at the moment. Tuanzebe back to Boy. Back to Harry Maguire. Tellez maybe? Oh, Donny to Pogba in a bit of space. Runs forward. Finally. Down the left to Tellez. Donny wants it, doesn't get it. Pogba, Matic. With a bit of space. Bruno's in the middle with a bit of space, but doesn't get the ball. Tellez again down the wing. Matic is going to go all the way back to Harry Maguire. Ooh, plays it out to Tellez, who tries a little flick on to set somebody to the corner flag. Bruno's a bit frustrated. Couldn't quite see who that was, but somebody was trying to shield the ball out to get a goal kick for Everton, and Bruno just came along and mashed him in the back. I'm not quite sure how he hasn't been booked for that, but... Solskjaer's won 8 of his 9 games as manager in the League Cup. Does that really count as a good record, though? You can only lose 1 and then you're out till the next season, so... Not really sure how good of a look that is. I suppose considering he's been here, what, 2 seasons, that only really means... But that means he's gotten kind of far twice. Doesn't really mean much, does it? Some nice bit of passing here from United again. Like we saw in the first half an hour, Pogba tries to set Greenwood through. How many times have I said that today? But Greenwood cannot get on the end of it again. Michael Keane cuts it out. Ooh, ball nearly fell to Cavani in the 6-yard box here. Drops to Pogba instead at the edge of the box. Is back to Matic. Who's on the bench? That's a good question. Considering our usual bench is currently playing. LOL. Let us have a look. So we have Martial, Fred, Lingard, Luke Shaw, Rashford, and Fosu Mensah. If we needed, we'd probably bring on Martial, Luke Shaw, Fred, maybe Lingard. Why did I say Luke Shaw? Probably not Luke Shaw. Rashford is who I meant to say. I don't even know if I did say Luke Shaw, if I said Rashford, but we have Martial and Rashford. Rashford is definitely the one who would be my first to come on to make a difference if we needed him. Hopefully we don't need him. I'd like to see Lingard get some minutes as well. I know he gets slewn a lot, but free kick comes here for Bruno Fernandes. Comfortable save again for the keeper down to the right hand side of the goal. Up over the wall, dipped, dipped maybe a bit too early. Comfortable save on the ground. Yeah, I'd like to see Lingard get some minutes. He looked good, I'm sure, at the end of last season. I can't even remember when I last saw him play again. He's one of those like Eric Bailly when I just can't remember where I last saw him play, but I'm pretty sure the last time out he was looking good. And it looked like maybe he could get some bench action regularly, but just haven't seen him again since. I think that's the halftime whistle. Play was kind of stopped because Harry Maguire took a knock off somebody, but I think we're at halftime here. We are indeed. Well, I mean, it was a good first half, especially since there was no goals. It wasn't lacking in chances. Find the timer here so I can stop it. Here we go. Good first half. United started strong for the first half an hour. Then Everton had a good 10 minutes. And then United had a good last 5 minutes again. What am I saying if I'm Solskjaer is the problem here? Because they just need to keep doing what they're doing, but actually start shooting the fucking ball more. Last time the stat came up, I think it was... I mean, I can have a look at the stats now anyway. But it was 9 attempts and only 3 on target. But the team has looked good. This lineup looks good on the ball. Which is the most important thing, because United haven't looked the best on the ball this year. But this lineup looks good on the ball. 10 total shots for United, and... do we not see shots on target? 4 on target. Way up. That one that hit the post as well from Greenwood. Disaster. Big chances won. I'm assuming that is the one that hit the post. But yeah, Pogba looks like he's trying... like, he looks like he's going for the mega pass every time. Which sometimes has looked good, but then sometimes... and a good few times it has gone too far. Or just, like, inaccurate passes. I don't know. Does he need to stop? Maybe just play the short ones a couple of times. Like, Bruno isn't seeing too much ball, which is weird. But he has players around him. I mean, he has better players around him, so maybe it's that he also doesn't have to do as much as he usually does. Because when the lineup has like Fred and McTominay in it, and then Bruno and whoever's then in front of him, basically everything has to go through Bruno to get forward into an advanced position. This time we have Pogba, we have Donny, and we have Bruno. And Matic has looked good as well. So he just doesn't have to do as much. And it's weird not having to see Fernandes having to carry the fucking ball forward for the team and do everything. It's a very odd one, but... where am I at? I've lost my chat here again. Been a good first half, as I said. First half an hour, if we could see more like that, then we'll be hopefully good for the second half, because surely there's a goal coming if we can keep up this play. But what can Everton do in return? Because there's no way they're not going to make a couple of chances. And we've seen already that Everton, from the corners that they've had, Calvert-Lewin, despite the fact that we have a huge team right now, we have Pogba, Harry Maguire, Eric Bailly, Tuanzebe, Cavani even, could all win headers. But Calvert-Lewin still rises above everybody and still looks like the one who could get the goal for Everton, especially from corners. And we just can't defend him. Don't know what it is. Somebody just needs to stick to him. Although, saying that, Tuanzebe of all people would be the guy that I thought would be able to do it. I mean, he stuck to him for the most recent corner that they had, and Calvert-Lewin still rose above him. and just look likely to get his head on the ball. It's just not looking good. If it stays 0-0, I would be afraid of something like Calvert-Lewin getting a random corner and heading it in. So that's gonna be me done for 5-ish minutes. I'll be back. Go get yourself a drink. Go do what you need to do. Stretch your legs, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. But yeah, fashionably late for the first half. We might as well be fashionably late for the second half as well, right? Oh, fucking damn. So we'll go 1 and go 30. Never felt so out of a match in my life, but also so in a match. When? Yup. Right. We're good to go. Bing, 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 bing. If I missed anything, not at all. There's not even a single match fact. Wondering if there was any halftime subs. There are none. Meant to refill my me alcohol beverage, but ended up not. Got myself a water though, so you know, healthy. Imagine they scored, I know, right? In the 1 minute I missed. Charlison now coming in just from the corner of the box, gets snuffed out. Love that. Oh, they were about to score as you said. I was about to scream. United trying to break the other way. Donny's made a couple of runs that seem to be ignored by everybody. It will be down the right hand side. Tries to go around Tellez, who just steps in front of him as he knocks the ball past. Love that. Very well done there from Tellez. Donny to Matic to Pogba, who's bringing the ball past the halfway line. Dinks it across to Greenwood. Pogba is looking for Greenwood with every opportunity he can. Out to Tuanzebe. I don't know what it is about Tuanzebe, whether it's just his physique or what, but he just... It doesn't look right with him at right back. He just looks like a centre back. I just can't wrap my head around the fact that he's playing right back. Matic tries to dink one in towards the corner flag to Tuanzebe to whip it in. Gets cut out, comes back to Cavani into the side netting from well inside the box. Cavani's had plenty of chances, but none of them have looked too convincing, is the problem. Tuanzebe just chips one in towards Cavani, chests it, oh, maybe even arms it down, but you know. We'll move on. He wants the corner from his shot. He gets the corner as well, actually. So a corner for United here. Fernandes standing over it. Hopefully he's taking better ones this half. Ooh, lovely in towards the penalty spot. Again, Pogba trying to chest it down to control it to get a shot away rather than just heading it. Get your head on it, Paul. Calvert-Lewin here darting forward. Iwobi could look for him. Eventually plays the cross into the back post. Goes over everybody. Will it go for a throw? It does. Sigurdsson tried to keep it in, but he couldn't quite keep the ball under control and it goes out for a throw. But yeah, they're showing the replay of that corner again. Pogba tries to chest it down to take control and get a shot away, I'm assuming. Didn't even get the chance to see if he was trying to get the shot away. But why does he not just put his head on that and head it goalwards? Way too many people around him to be trying to chest it down and shoot it. United with the throw in here just outside their own box. Oh. Bruno tries to flick it onto Donny, who tries a little flick again. It ends up going out for an Everton throw. What the hell even is one of those hairbands that Iwobi's wearing? That shit ain't holding anything. It just looks like it's just there for display. Sort yourself out, mate. Fucking Iwobi, huh? The Arsenal reject now. Would you even call him an Arsenal reject, or would you just call him that or say that he's moved on to bigger and better things, for fuck's sake, with how bad Arsenal are doing currently? Oh my god, Sypho, just as you come in, I'm chatting shit about Arsenal. You love to see. What are the chances? Honestly. What are the chances of that? What's Cavani doing here then? He's full on tried to chokeslam Mina. They're basically both just holding on to each other at the halfway line here, while Harry Maguire has it in his own box. And Cavani's just held him by the neck and slowly just put him on the floor. There's like a slow motion chokeslam. I think the ref's just giving them both a talking to here and luckily not sending off Cavani. Because Jesus Christ, we've seen people sent off for softer things. Matic bringing the ball forward. Cavani back to Matic to Pogba, who glazed it off to Tuanzebe down the right hand side in acres of space. Has to give it back to Bruno, gets an awkward angle cross and gets cleared. Heard you lot aren't playing too well, had to tune in. Of course, of course. Do you not watch games when we're playing alright or something? Is that, you'd love to see that, honestly. And we played well in the first half though. I would say 35 minutes we were the better team. And then Everton had a good 10 minutes as well. But we just can't put anything in the goal. Nothing has even really looked like it's going in the goal apart from Greenwood's header that hit the post. Sappendier then. Oh my god. Richarlison's probably dead, lads. He's got to be out cold. Oh, he doesn't look great when he's on the ground there either. My god. So Richarlison has gone up for a header with pretty much with Bruno Fernandes, and then Bailly has come in and jumped up to try and also get his head on the ball, and his hip has just smacked Richarlison on the side of the head. And Richarlison's head fucking cocked back as well. He could well have been knocked out by that. He's on the ground here not looking like he knows where he is or when he was born. Eric Bailly's kind of like shooketh as well. I'm not really sure why is Richarlison's head that fucking solid that it hurt his hip that bad. Why he's actually holding his back. Pogba's just having a chat with the ref. I'm not really sure why. Eric Bailly has just whomped Richarlison in the head with his hip. Blah! Oh my, I think he was knocked out by that, lads. Richarlison doesn't know where he is and he went down like a fucking sack of spuds. Oh my god. Eric Bailly should be arrested, the new Pep. Ah, god, that looked so sore. That was like a Fernandez. I mean, it's not what happened, but it was as if Fernandez served Richarlison up and then Bailly just came and whacked him in the side of the head with his hip. Yeah, Richarlison's got to go off here. That's concussion at least. He doesn't know where he is. Oh my god. There's no chance he stays on. He's got to come straight off. Oh, and his mouth is bleeding as well. Fucking hell. Yeah, Bernard's getting kitted off and ready to come on. Richarlison has just been battered, lads. Forget a concussion, I think his brain's leaking out of his mouth. Yeah, it's fucking true. God, that looked bad. It's one of those ones where you think Eric Bailly's just gone down, like, out of sympathy. Like, oh my god, I'm also hurt, guys. Whoa, that was such a clash, wasn't it? Jeez. No, Eric Bailly, mate, you've just fucking murdered a man. He's Richarlison's acting disappointed, like oh my god, I have to come off. Are you shitting me? But like, he's also stumbling around the place, hasn't a fucking clue where he is. He probably thinks he's in a Chelsea kit. Oh my god, I feel bad for Richarlison there. Fucking hell. Yeah, Bernard straight on as well. Richarlison straight down the tunnel. This man's just been murdered. The classic Suarez, I hurt my teeth biting you. That's very true. I forgot he did that actually. Jesus Christ. Greenwood involved here in some little dinky passes again. You love to see it. Telling you, this squad today has just looked like it oozes confidence, and you'll love to see that. This is just a high quality player squad. You can see that they maybe don't work together perfectly, which is fucking completely understandable because, as we've said, Pogba, Donny, and Bruno have not played a game together before ever. Well, started a game together. I don't even know if they've all been on the pitch at the same time, to be honest. Usually when one comes on, the other comes off. Pogba looked like he's just gone to ground here and made a perfect sliding tackle, and the ref's now booking him for it. I didn't even think it should be a free, and he's booked him for it. Let's have a look at this again. Come down the... He's got the ball in this tackle. Hello? The Everton player's taken a couple of steps and then just gone down. Not even like a bad gone down, but... Alright, that's an odd one for fucking Pogba to be booked for. But whatever. Free kick coming in here for Everton. You hate to see Calvert-Lewin around the area of these, but it goes all the way through for a United goal kick. Calvert-Lewin's a scary man. Can we sign him? How about that? I'd like a scary centre forward on my team. Harry Maguire with some wrestling moves there on Mina. Yep, love that. EFL Cup had VAR. You lot would be a man down and be facing a pen. Yeah, probably. Can't disagree with that one. Ooh, Tom Davies is coming on for Andre. Oh, I need to do the subs as well. Jesus. All over the place today, lads. I do apologise. Richarlison's gone off with mushed brain. And Bernard is on. And then... who even just came on? Was it Gomez that went off? Love this ref. Giving a bit of everything at the moment, isn't he? Who just went off there? It was Gomez, I thought so. I think it's Davies, isn't it? Bernard leaves the foot in on Greenwood, and I don't think the foul was given, was it? Some players you see go up to the ref and they're like, how's that not a foul? And you're like, he's about to fucking square up to the ref and just beat his ass or some shit. The way it looks. And then you just see Greenwood, like, do the fucking whistling motion. Like, why have you not blown the whistle there, ref? Standing miles away from him, looking like the child that he is. No fear whatsoever. As in, he's not instilling any fear because, Jesus Christ. Eric Bailly has looked good on the ball today, though, I must say. Considering I haven't seen him in about 15 years. He's looked good. You'd think he would be rusty AF, but, you know. Is Tellez the worst signing of 2020? Most definitely not. What do you even mean? Tellez has been great for us. Ruins a bit on the right hand side. Cavani pops it into the back post. Keeper gets onto it. I'm telling you, Tuanzebe should not be a right back. The more the game goes on, the less like a right back he looks. He looked comfortable there for maybe 15-20 minutes. But the man is huge. It just must be his physique that makes me... my brain just can't register him at right back. He's huge. He's bigger than fucking Harry Maguire. He just is a centre back. Why we keep playing him right back, I do not know. Seems to be the only way that Ollie's comfortable getting him on the field. I thought when I saw the lineups today that Bailly would be the right back, but apparently not. What impact has he had in the United shirt? 0 goals, 1 assist. Well, if you look at those two statistics, then obviously not much. But he's had a lot of impact in the United shirt if you actually watch the games. provides creativity going forward that we do not have in Luke Shaw or Wan-Bissaka. Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka are both great defensive wing-backs, but they don't bring much going forward. Tellez brings a hell of a lot going forward that we don't really have from right or left back without him. So that's what he got. Pogba plays a nice one to Bruno in space, just outside the box. Bruno skies it. Jobs to defend and whip it in. Man United fans don't even know their player's position. Who doesn't know their player's position? Not even a United fan. God his ass. But I mean, if you do watch United games, which I do weekly, you see the impact that Tellez brings to the team. So it's not on the stat sheet, but you see it in games. He creates a lot down that left hand side. And he's actually made Luke Shaw step his game up as well. Luke Shaw's looked a lot better since Tellez has been at the team. Which is what a lot of people are saying about Wan-Bissaka as well. That he doesn't really have any competition at right back. And he needs some competition, so he steps his game up. Which I don't really know. I mean, Wan-Bissaka is a fantastic defensive player. But most people's complaint about him is that he doesn't bring enough going forward. Which I can see, because a lot of what he does is he is a fucking tackle master. But I don't know. I'm sure we've also made an offer for Alaba as well. From Bayern Munich. Ooh, lovely bit of closing down there from Cavani at the front. Goal kick for Everton there. And came in and said left back with his chest. I mean, left back is where he plays for us, so. Rashford getting warmed up and ready to come on here. Looks like Ollie's given him the last few words before he strips off and get ready to come on. Which I thought would be the one guy that we'd need to come on to make an impact. But it's fair. But who's he going to come on for is the question. Will he come on for Cavani and play all the way up front? Which is actually where I don't think I've seen Rashford play now for quite a while. He usually plays on one of the wings. Oh, could this be a Donny situation? I feel like this could be a Donny situation. Because of course, with Solskjaer, we can't see Donny play a good 90 minutes. Ooh, Martial getting ready to come on as well. We're definitely seeing Donny go, lads. We're definitely seeing it. Martial and Rashford getting ready to come on. I'm going to say it's going to be Cavani and Van de Beek that come off. Maybe Bruno, because I mean, Bruno needs a fucking rest, let's be honest. Rashford come on in the 70th minute and score a hat-trick. Honestly, wouldn't surprise me. And save some kids on the side as well while he's at it. Get them all some dinners. What a lad. Down the right-hand side here for Tuanzebe. Again, looking uncomfortable. Looking like he's not a fucking wing-back. It just wrecks my head. Although saying that, what the fuck were the options at right-back for us? If we're resting Wan-Bissaka, which we are. Fucking Brandon Williams. I never remember, is Brandon Williams a left-footed right-back or a right-footed left-back? But either way, it's fucking dumb. Because he always plays on... His prime position is the opposite side to his preferred foot, if that makes sense. And I hate it. It bugs the shit out of me. Don't see why United fans hype up Van de Beek. McPassion looks the better player by far. Well, I mean, it's not even the hype for Van de Beek. It's that he doesn't get any game time at all. He hasn't really been given the chance. The most he's given weekly is usually like 20 minutes. Just frustrating. But McTominay's look good in the Leeds game anyway. But then it's Leeds. The way they play, a lot of people could look good. And there we go, Van de Beek coming off. Motherfucker! Oh, Greenwood. Fair. Greenwood off, Martial on. Van de Beek off. And Rashford on. This should be interesting. Now we've got the boys on. Pogba, I wonder, is he going to keep trying to ding some balls over to Martial or Rashford? Like he's been trying to ding balls over the top to Greenwood all day. It just has not worked. Martial there just gives it straight to the Everton player standing next to him. Bruno tries to make the tackle, ends up with Calvert-Lewin, who tries to spread the ball out towards the corner flag, and Iwobi can't get onto it. Come on, even we managed to score a goal against these lot, fuck's sake. I mean, we beat them a couple of weeks ago, so... in the league. I know you can't remember what a league win looks like, but we did beat them a couple of weeks ago. You can actually win games in the Premier League, believe it or not. We like to have the banter, you know. We like to have the banter, don't worry. We might do some more Arsenal watch-along soon as well, because we did that one... I think we did a watch-along for the Arsenal-Spurs game, when I had JD here with me, who is the guy I run this channel with, who is an Arsenal fan. Obviously, it wasn't the greatest game to be doing a watch-along for, because the way that game went was fucking awful. Because oftentimes the way Spurs play their football is awful, because they just... do exactly what they did in that game, which was get 2 goals in the first half and then just sit for the rest of the game. As you know, that's Mourinho's style of football. Which is not good. Please email Arteta and teach him. I mean, I feel like it should be a Liverpool fan who emails Arteta, not a Man U one. Get Klopp onto him, do not get Ollie onto him. Ollie will just give him some weird shit to do. But in your opinion, Saifo, I don't know, am I saying your name right? I hope I am, because that's kind of what I've stuck with. Oh, Everton nearly playing something through there, getting Calvert-Lewin through in just outside the 6-yard box, but it rolls out for a United goal kick. But in your opinion, Saifo, do you think it's Arteta's fault, or do you think it's the players' fault? Because I know a lot of people have different opinions on what's actually... Calvert-Lewin was miles offside there as well, by the way. What's actually wrong with Arsenal. And a lot of people, like in the community that I do follow for football, seem to think it's the Arsenal players' fault, that they just have kind of given up on Arteta. And that everybody feels bad for Arteta, because his players have given up with him. But what do you think? Oh, Bailly's tried to play something down the right hand side there, and Rashford is just on his fucking... on his ankles? On his heels. There you go. His heels is the fucking word. Jesus. I was like, on his ankles is not a thing. I can be a dumbass. 50-50. Arteta's tactics are garbo, but the caliber of players that we have should have won some games that we've lost, even with no tactics. That's... yeah. I feel like it's a fair way of looking at it. Just seems like with Arsenal right now, I mean, I always have like, I don't know if it's controversial opinions about Arsenal, but I always just like to batter Arsenal, just because my closest friend is an Arsenal fan and we just batter each other's teams when that team is doing bad. I mean, I've been battered by him about Man U for ages because we've been shit for ages, and now obviously I'm doing the same to him. But I feel like at Arsenal at the moment, there's just a lot of mediocre in the whole club. And it's just going nowhere. And because there's a lot of mediocre at the club, it's kind of weighing down on everybody. Like, it's hard for them. I mean, it shouldn't be, but it is. It's kind of fucking. It's hard for them to, like, get up for games or show any passion for anything when there's just so. It's just dead, really, isn't it? Everything just seems to be dead or dying. They just need some little spark, something to get behind. And you'd fear that the spark and the something for them to get behind could be sacking Arteta and, like, getting a new start. Because you just kind of feel like that they do need a fresh start at the minute. Because it's just not looking great there, is it? The fact that Arteta dropped Ozil because of a political religious statement made me Arteta out. Not even the results. He has zero man management. Is that why? I didn't actually know that there was, like, a key fucking thing that happened that he dropped Ozil for. Because I know there was a whole thing about, like, Ozil was dropped and then, like, some, I don't know, was it like a religious group or something was getting behind Ozil, like, supporting him. But I thought it was just because Ozil was that religion. I didn't think it was because he actually made a statement or something like that. And that's why he was dropped. I thought he was just dropped because of fucking form, even though you can't really have any form when you're just never played, but, you know. I also do think it's ridiculous that Ozil was dropped from the team, though. Like, fair enough if you're going to drop him from the starting 11 to prove a point. Like, pretty much what we've done with Pogba. I mean, the fact that he's playing now, you can have your own opinion on fucking Pogba at the moment, but he has been dropped for poor form and for just everything going wrong around him. And that's pretty much, you can kind of compare Pogba and Ozil. But dropping him out of the squad altogether and it meaning that he can't be named in a Premier League squad for the whole season, and he's on what, 350 grand a week, 250 grand a week, something outrageous, and he's sitting at home playing his fucking PlayStation, because I know I think he streams anyway, but either that or he's come out and said that he plays Fortnite a lot or something like that anyway. But, like, Jesus Christ, and he's I don't think he's gone. Like, he still has some talent, and I think he has currently what Arsenal are missing, which is some creativity in the midfield. Like, they need something like an Ozil, which is actually the exact conversation I had with my friend the other day. Like, they need something in the midfield that has some creativity to move the ball around a bit more, because currently the bad games for Arsenal look fucking awful because there's nothing going on, and then every now and again when Aubameyang happens to get the ball, it looks like, oh, maybe something could happen here. But if it's not Aubameyang on the ball, then it's awful. And it's just shit, and it's even worse. I mean, I can't imagine how it is for you as an Arsenal fan, but it's a bit ridiculous of a situation to look into from the outside, and especially knowing that someone like Ozil was dropped off the squad when he could be something that at least helps, if not a big solution to the problem. But yeah, that's my my penny for my thought on Arsenal. That's my sixpence. I don't know what the fuck people say. Something to do with coins. Made a statement defending his religion because of some comments Macron made. What the fuck? And then he was dropped. Sick. But was that like a... Was it actually a droppable thing? Or was it just like, oh, we can hop on this and this is what we can say is the reason for us dropping him from the team? Like, were they just looking for something? Because I know he was out of favour anyway. But, like, completely out of the squad is outrageous. Can I just point out, by the way, it's not great that I can have this kind of long-winded fucking... Oh, Martial just at the corner of the box there. Thought he was going to create something. It's not great that we can have this kind of conversation while the game's just happening in front of us, because that means that there's not much going on in the game. And there's only 15 minutes left in this match, and that's kind of the way it's going. There's plenty of chances in the first half. This second half, not so much. Not so motherfucking much. I was about to say, yeah, it's kind of petered out here. Not at all drop worthy. Apparently the Arsenal board don't like their players making a political statement. If Rashford played for us, he wouldn't play a single game this season. Oh, that's very fucking true. Jesus Christ. We think we have it bad at Man United. With the fucking shit that we have on the board. I just love all the fact that there's so much talk about Arsenal getting relegated. I'm like, yes, they are that low, and you can banter them for being that low, but they're not actually gonna get fucking relegated. Like, there's people seriously saying that, and I mean, is it Sam Allardyce, who's the manager of West Brom, and that's who they're playing this weekend, was talking about Arsenal like they were relegation rivals. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, surely Arsenal... I mean, the way the season's gone so far, nobody would have expected this for Arsenal anyway. But surely they're capable of at least stringing together some wins. Because, like, the teams at the bottom of the Premier League this season are bad. They are very bad. There's no... That's what I keep saying to people, is there's no way Arsenal can be worse than what's at the bottom at the moment. And current form, maybe. But, like, there's no way for a whole season they're going to be worse. Oh, Liverpool are playing West Brom on Sunday. Obviously, I'm chatting shit then. Some fixtures just came up at the bottom for what Sky Sports are covering. Cavani, Rashford on the right-hand side. Can we please get something going here, lads? Can we just get a goal so I can keep on chatting? This could be a fucking football podcast with me not even watching a game, for all people would know. I could take the overlay off here and we could have a fucking football podcast going on. Good God. Just over 10 minutes left in this game now as well. Oh. Seamus Coleman has just barreled over Martial. Tellers takes the free quickly. Only at the halfway line. Nothing to be too excited about, you know. Eric Bailly bringing it forward. He's looked good today. And I mean, he hasn't really done anything... Like, he's not done anything superbly, but like, this man, I can't remember the last time I saw Eric Bailly play football, and he's looked like he just slides in. So, like, I'm happy with the way Eric Bailly's been today. Pogba's fouled here just on the corner of the box, by the way. I don't know how... Let's have a look in slow-mo. Bernard may have tapped Pogba's shoelaces. And Pogba went down. But it's a free here right on the corner of the box. Not going to lie, I feel like Everton are going to steal it at the end. That's what I was saying at half-time as well. Because even Everton could get a corner. Calvert-Lewin is going to win the corner. I've been saying the whole time we have some huge players on the team. Tuanzebe, Harry Maguire, Paul Pogba. They could all equal Calvert-Lewin in size at least and heading ability. But Calvert-Lewin, they just don't equal him in heading ability. He's something fucking special from corners and he scares the shit out of me every time they have one. Tellez to take it from the corner, skies it. Hate to see it. But yeah, I do have this sinking feeling that Everton could rob it at the end as well. And he'd be the man to do it. Yeah, 100% conceding through a corner, zonal marking, ain't it? Yep, 100%. Couldn't agree more. And fucking our defenders look like they haven't known how to do zonal marking this whole time, no matter how long Ollie has been manager. They all always just look lost. They all just kind of look like they're more worried about being in their zone than actually looking after the player that comes to the zone. Is that Lingard warming up on the sideline? Lads. And I said I wanted to see him. Wanted to see him get a few minutes. See if he can make an impact. We might be seeing him, lads. Might be the most memed man at Manchester United. Probably not by fans of other clubs, but by our own fans. As a memed man right there. Paul Pogba bringing the ball forward. Martial, Matic back into Pogba just inside the box. Oh, Tellez flies one up to the back post and it's out for a goal kick. God. Jesse youth player Lingard. Love that. I just want to say thanks for your hard work this year. You'll progress well into a top YouTuber, but do you think they should release... Oh my god, really? Liam Gallagher as well, lads. You'll love to see it. You know what? I also do hope I can progress into a top YouTuber. And you know what you can do to help that? You can smash that subscribe button. Ping, lads. Then maybe I'll give you my opinion on whether they should release such a thing. Luke Shaw's getting stripped off to come on here. I don't know if he did actually come on while I was reading such a comment. No, he didn't. Tell us it's still there. I don't know why that's a change that Ollie likes to make so much in the team. He's always flicking between Luke Shaw and Tellez at left back. Ooh, Bruno plays a nice one out here to Cavani, who tries to play one across. Cavani's finding himself out right quite often here in the second half, and he's just not doing well anytime he's out there. Hate to see it. Not gonna lie, had me in the first half, I know, right? Same. Had me in the first half as well, lads. I swear I saw Jesse Lingard warming up. Where did he go? Yeah, Tellez coming off for Luke Shaw. What a weird one. What a weird one. Like, and this is the exact, like, time that he does it every time. What fucking team in the world do you see that switches their left back for a tactical change? To try and go and win the game. Because there's no way he's doing anything other than trying to go to win the game here. Because fuck off if he is. Just over 5 minutes left and he changes the left back. Cavani's passing looking a bit iffy. Yeah, it has. His passing hasn't looked great, to be honest, since he's been here. But I mean, he's like the opposite to the rest of the people we have. The rest of the fucking players we have up front are usually alright in the passing and then kind of iffy when it comes to the finishing. But Cavani's, well, he has looked better with his finishing than he has with his passing. So it's nice to have that different dynamic. But if he's finding himself out on the right hand side so much, then it's not great to have someone's not great at passing. Jesus Christ, Harry Maguire is taking the ball a bit forward there and loses out on the pass. Bailly cuts in front of Calvert-Lewin beautifully. Muscles him off the ball. I was afraid that the ref was going to give a foul for the way that Bailly won the ball back there, but he did it fairly, in my opinion. And in the ref's opinion as well. Rashford now down the left-hand side, bringing it forward. From step overs, tries the little 1-2 with Luke Shaw. Falls back again to Luke Shaw, tries the cross, gets cut out. Now Everton bring it forward. Martial, what the fuck did I just see on was it that little shimmy? Oh, here we go. Bruno. Forward to Bruno plays a short pass through. So Bruno's dribbling it forward, right on the edge of the box. Passes it into Martial. Was that his other foot that kicked it out? Tell me it wasn't. Martial tries to take it first time, but he hits it with his standing leg. Let's have a look. Yup. Martial just hit the ball with his standing leg and put it out of bounds while swiping at it with his left leg to try and shoot. Tony. Get in the bin. What was that? Martial with a lovely tackle in again on Sigurdsson there. I'm loving these tackles that are putting Everton players on the deck. Sigurdsson here bringing it forward though. Another man that could dangerously smash one in from a distance to get a... Oh, Sigurdsson dives in to try and head it into the goal. Oh my god. I mean, they did say he's the next Henry. He tried to do the Henry fake shot pass. God fucking damn it. I've seen a lot of that statement coming up recently as well about people taking the piss out of that. Because they used to say he was the next Henry. And now look at him. Not quite there, is he, boys? Not quite there. I don't see the comparison at all, to be honest. Not sure where it came from. Slow passing around the back here for United. Maguire plays it through to Martial. Cavani. Oh, there it is. Edison Cavani. What were we saying? He's not great with his passing, but he's good with his finishing, lads. Yup. That'll seal it, boys. That'll do the deed. Cavani from just inside. Was it inside or outside? It might have been just at the edge of the box anyway. Maguire finally plays a positive ball through. You love to see that. He rarely plays a ball forward like that to Martial. Cavani simply just cuts the ball onto his left foot and shoots it with two players right in front of him on the edge of the box. Slots it in the bottom left corner. Bang. 1-0, boys. That's gotta be it. Gotta be the winner. We got to be done. Also realize I have the team sheets the wrong way around. I have United on the left side. Blasphemy! Blasphemy! Why do I have the goal all the way down there? Cavani, what are we saying? 87, 88th minute? We say 88. Wham. Here comes an Everton set piece. Oh, Jesus. See, this is why I can't have illegal streams as well. Because Now TV is behind because it's a streaming service. So imagine if I streamed it illegally. It'd be even fucking further behind. And that would be infuriating. Because I don't blame people in the comments for saying what they see when they're in front. But imagine. Because the site that I do watch on, that I get the games for free, is like, I think it's like 2 minutes behind what's actually happening. Whereas I think Now TV is only maybe 30 seconds behind-ish. Tuanzebe gets booked, is what I was trying to say, for a foul right on the corner of the box. Sigurdsson to take, who is a deadly man from the set pieces. Somebody stay on Calvert-Lewin. What a weird fucking angle that was. Camera, please. No goal comes out of it anyway. Sigurdsson with a nice little dink right into the 6-yard box. I think it's Godfrey that gets a head on it in the end. Somehow gets a head on it over Tuanzebe. Not sure what Tuanzebe was doing there. He's just kind of hugging him and hoping. No, I'll hold back comments like a min. Don't want to ruin the game for you. That's no problem, dude. You don't have to do that. I do appreciate it, though. I really... See... Makes me really want to get fucking sports back on Sky, but it's just so fucking... They're so difficult to deal with, our Sky. Oh, nice little dink. Bruno to Martial. Martial's touch lets him down. He could have been in there for another goal. I don't know. Martial seems to be doing that a lot recently. His touch and his form just lets him down. Has he just been booked as well? 5 minutes of added time. We're 50 seconds in. What was he booked for there? Probably pulling back, was it? Yep, Martial booked. Bruno in again to Martial. Sets it off to Rashford, who's in a 1v defender. Cuts it across, tries the shot. Out for a corner. I was about to say 1v1 there, and then I realized that would mean he's 1v1 with the keeper, but that's why it came out as 1v defender. Love that. My category of bullshit phrases expands with 1v defender. For the boys. United holding 3 people back on the halfway line here. Corner taken short by Bruno to Pogba. Pogba tries to dink it off the Everton player that's right in front of him to get another corner, but ends up going straight into a defender in the middle of the box. Because he missed the guy right in front of him. Love to see it. Everton play a long one forward. Harry Maguire gets tangled with somebody. And it's a free kick to Everton. Harry Maguire should have become a rugby player. Maybe we'd have beaten South Africa in the final. Very true. Very true. He's definitely been more fit as a fucking rugby player. I can't see him being more uncomfortable with the ball in his hands than he is with the ball at his feet, because Jesus Christ. Again, he's just been muscled off the ball by Calvert-Lewin. We paid £80 million for this, and he goes up for a header against Calvert-Lewin and gets fucked off the ball like a wet wipe. I just can't be bothered. You pay £80 million for a centre-back and you think you're getting one of the most dominant centre-backs in the world. And look at him. Just fucking look at him. Corner taken short for Everton, cross whipped in. Dean Henderson comes up strong. Strong hands on the ball. Secures it on the floor to waste that bit more time. Oh, Seamus Coleman nearly knocked it out as well. Off Henderson's hands as he was taking it down. Yams it out instead. 1.5 minutes left. Keep the ball away from Calvert-Lewin. Bruno has it going forward. Looking for options around him, but nobody's anywhere near him because we're playing so defensively. Matic plays a ball that's tried to go back to Luke Shaw. And it's gone miles away from Luke Shaw now for a throw, and Luke Shaw's then kicked the ball away, and now he's going to get booked for it. He waited till Tom Davies was just about to pick the ball up, and then he just dinked it away from him. What a dickhead, you love to see it. Long ball played up again for Everton. I think they're just going for the direct route now. Bruno with another lovely little touch to Matic, to Rashford, back to Matic, who looks uncomfortable being so far up the field. Give it to Bruno, cuts it in. Oh, he tried to curl it top right corner, and it nearly went right in the top bins. But it skims off the fucking post and wide. Oh, and somebody was to his left as well screaming for the ball. I think it was Rashford. Oh, Bruno just hit the very top corner of the post. Another break for United though. Rashford bringing it forward. Cavani to his left. Gives it to Cavani. Back to Rashford. Great save by the keeper. He should be scoring that though. Rashford just put that shot down the middle. That should have been the deal sealed. Bruno, best cam in the world at the moment? I mean, I don't watch much world football, so I never like to say that a player is the best in the world, because I just don't have the knowledge for it. But, oh, yes, lovely. There it is. Rashford plays through Martial. Martial opens up his body, slots it in the bottom right-hand corner. Beautifully done. 2-0. Done deal. Bang, bang. Thank you. Into the semi-finals. Yes, lads. Some silverware. Probably the shittest cup we could have won this year, but alas. Some silverware would be nice. 95th minute. The timer's gone. I think that's the game done. But I don't know though, Saifo. I mean, I know you probably don't want to give such praise to a Man U player, but what's your opinion on Bruno Fernandes? Apart from all the fucking penalty banter that he gets, because it's dumb, really, isn't it? Some silverware, and City and Tottenham still in the comp. They are indeed. Are City? Yeah, because they just put Arsenal out, didn't they? Last night, yeah. I was in work, so I didn't get to see that one. Best cam in the league, I don't know about the world. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Tottenham, I would love to get. I don't know. Does it need to be drawn? Do the semi-finals need to be drawn, or do we straight up go against somebody new? Not entirely sure. But I'd love to get Tottenham because I'd love some revenge on the fucking 6-2 smash. Or was it 6-1 even? I think it was 6-1 hammering that we got in earlier in the season. I'd love some revenge for that, TBH. Possibly the best player in the league. Alright, I rate that from you. And it's fucking not often that you get compliments from other teams' fans. As I'm sure you know. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes, as I'm sure you would assume, is a god to anybody who's involved with Man U. And if a Man U fan was to say otherwise, then they need their eyes checked. Because Jesus Christ, look where we were last fucking season before January transfer window, before we got Bruno Fernandes. Mid-table, maybe even bottom half. I can't remember how low we were, but it was very low. Then Fernandes came and we got third. Like, hello? The carry can only be so much. Just gonna keep this the stream going here in front of me to see voice of Darren Bent, lads. What a throwback! Jesus. See, Pogba going around high-fiving all the players, goes up to Solskjaer and high-fives him. I don't know about all this bullshit with Pogba. And I mean, his entire fucking career at United has been pain. It's just so much controversy. I can't deal. When Pogba plays and he plays good. Ties to be played commencing January 4. Oh, it's semi-final draw. From 10:15. What time are we now? Oh, that's in another 20 minutes. We can't really stay on for that. With Pogba, it's painful because when he plays good, you love to see him. You want him to sign a new fucking contract. You want him to be here all the time. Then all this shit comes out with his agent all the time, and there's always some sort of drama to go along with him, and it's really annoying. Pogba had another agent, I feel like he'd be a lot more liked. Yeah, because what's his name? Is it Raiola? Mino Raiola? Or am I chatting shit? Boxing Day, Arsenal, Chelsea. Oh my god. Boxing Day, Arsenal, Chelsea, lads. We'll definitely do a watch along for that. Because I know that JD is over. So we'll both be here for a watch along of that game. Lads, if you don't have any Boxing Day plans and if it's not specifically family orientated, then right here on this channel, the place to be, 5 o'clock, Boxing Day. Stephen's Day, whatever you want to call it. Myself and JD will be doing a watch along of that game. 100%. Might be another painful one, but we gonna do it. I don't know if after all the stuff about him wanting to leave is true, but if it is, he could have just realized that nobody will sign him because he doesn't play well or play at all. Yeah, well, I'm going to enjoy my Christmas because I know Boxing Day isn't going to be grim. I mean, to be fair, Boxing Day usually what the fuck's Cavani doing there with the celebration? Boxing Day usually brings up a couple of surprise results as well, because it's always the joke of have they had too much fucking Christmas dinner the way they're playing, but is going to be grim. Yeah, I thought so. So you never know, maybe Boxing Day could bring out an Arsenal win over Chelsea. It would be interesting, and it would throw a spanner in the works to what everybody thinks it's going to be. So, but yeah, we'll definitely be doing a watch along of that game. So the draw will be at about 10:15. I'll do an update on the Taste of Sport Twitter account, which for anybody that doesn't know is the Twitter handle that is up in the top right hand corner there. If anybody isn't following and you do want to follow, I will update on the draw when it's done, so you'll see who Man U get. I'm hoping it'll be Spurs because I'd like some revenge over them for the hammering we got. See you on Boxing Day for Arteta's crucifixion. Hopefully I will see you then, Saifo. Thank you for coming along as always. Thank you, Liam, as well, for hanging out. And anybody else who's watching, may not be chatting, thank you guys for coming along as always. It's a fun one today. I'm glad that United managed to pull out the win in the end. It was looking like it was going to be a bit stale, but very, very late winners. You want for games later? I might be. I'll get on to you in the chat, Liam. But yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching as always. And I will see you again on Boxing Day, Stephen's Day, whatever you want to call it. If you did enjoy the stream, please do leave a like on it. And subscribe to the channel as well for more streams like this. As I said, we'll be back on the 26th for the Arsenal-Chelsea game. And do share the channel as well. Thank you guys, and I will see you... What day is Boxing Day? Saturday? I'll see you on Saturday. See ya!